Hello everyone. So I am back. I'm not making videos at a very high rate of speed, mainly because of workload at work at my day job. But yeah, we are back. We are playing. We are having fun. I had a lot of fun today that I'll talk about just now. So, firstly, this world is now on Minecraft version 26.1.2, the Tiny Takeover game drop. Um, as usual, updating to a new version comes with a couple of mods that are not quite ready for the new version. So I spent some time working on getting around some of those issues before I upgrade it. Firstly, the fast backup mod, which I use to back up my world, to make backup copies of my world in case I lose a hard drive or something. Fast backup is not available for 26.1.2, at least not yet. But it uses a tool that I know very well in the background. It uses Git to do the actual backups and synchronizing to the backup server and stuff like that. So I've decided to just not use fast backup anymore and instead just use Git on the server itself to run my backups. So then I don't need to worry about waiting for the fast backup mod maintainers to have time to update to new versions. Another mod that I was using on this server was called Fabric Essentials, which gives me the ability to do things like warps and commands to go back to my home and to warp to different places and to be able to fly and to become invulnerable. Although the fly and invulnerable I try to use as little as possible. Fabric Essentials was not available for 26.1.2 yet. So I made a decision that turned out to be quite fun. I decided that rather than wait for the new version of the mod to become available, I would create my own mod that does just the commands that I want. So I actually wrote a Minecraft mod. The mod is called Andy K 1970 Essentials. It is on Modrons, although as I record this, it's still under review at Modrons, so it's not actually publicly available yet. But hopefully it'll become publicly available soon. I do need to upload a new version already because I did after uploading it to Modrons, I thought of some other features that should be added and also discovered a bug that I fixed. But basically what that mod does is it gives you the set home and home commands, which set home is used to set where you want your home location to be, and the home command takes you to there. It has the set warp and del warp and warp commands. Set warp and del warp is only available for server operators, so people with operator permissions. So that makes warp locations named warp locations. So you go stand in a spot and you say set warp and you give it a name. And then anyone can use the /warp command to go to that location. So that's warps. It's also got the fly command /fly, which gives you create a flight. Again, it's only available to server operators, but the server operator can actually give any player the flight ability with that command. So it's not just /fly, you can say /fly and someone's name, and then that person gets flight ability. Similar one is invulnerable, which is also only an operator command, but it can be given to other people, which makes you invulnerable. You can't be hurt, and hostile mobs won't attack you and stuff like that. Both of those are toggles. So if you run invulnerable once, you become invulnerable. If you run it again, the invulnerability is taken away and you can get murdered by mobs. Fly and invulnerable are specifically meant to be used as sparingly as possible. You're not supposed to be using it all the time. Which led me to decide that fly and invulnerable will not stick around. If you log out of the server or if the server restarts, when the server starts or when you log in, your ability to fly and your invulnerability is taken away. Means that whenever you log in, if you want to use flight or invulnerability, you have to actually hit them. That's a sort of a gentle reminder not to use them too often. I can already see at some stage I am going to be in fly mode somewhere high above the ground and then forget about this feature and log out. And then log in again and fall to my death. That's going to be such fun. So let's see how long it takes before that happens. I'm being mean to myself. How does that work? How does that work? How does that work? That seems crazy. Anyway, so stuck out there. So Tiny Takeover. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to grab some seeds and some golden nuggets and a dandelion, and I'm going to go find myself some chickens. Tiny Takeover. I've done some prep work off camera. Oops. I went and found 2 normal chickens, 2 old school chickens. And I put them in here. Hello, chooks. Okay, so I've got a couple of things. Firstly, the dandelion. And 8 gold nuggets gives you a golden dandelion. Then we need to find some seeds. There we go, some seeds. 1, 2. Come here, chickens. Come here, chickens. Ba-dum, ba-dum. And we get...
Oh my goodness.
It is so cute.
It's just a baby.
It's a baby. Okay, and because it's so cute, now it's going to be a baby forever.
Yay! If anything happens to this chicken, I swear I'm going to kill everyone in this room and then myself.
I'm going to... For now, let me find a fence post and a lead. And I'm going to literally just stick a fence post right here and lead up the baby and tie it to the fence post.
Yay! Now we have a little pet.
Now I have a pet. Yes.
But there's something even cuter.
Oh, really?
To me, is baby bees.
Baby bees. Yes, baby bees are very cute. Speaking of which, I need to go breed my bees. But first, time to sleep.
We have a visitor.
We have a visitor. Her Majesty. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Queen.
Her Majesty Queen Angelica, first of her name, Bane of Birds, enemy of sleep.
Yes, that's the one. Emergency Queen Angelica. I need some flowers. I went right past them. Let's grab some. Well, I'll just get some dandelions. I'm just going to breed 2 bees now. For now. Just make 1 more baby bee. Let's go see if we can get the bees to come out of their nests. Hello, bees. Notice. And look at the kitty.
Wait, watch it pollinate a flower because afterwards it's adorable. Because they don't seem to know how to do it correctly.
He's so cute. Come on. Come on. Like some pollen. He's a cutie little
There.
kitty. Oops, it's got pollen all over it. You know, the grown-up bees get pollen on their bums. The baby bees get pollen all over. They're so cute. Okay, bees, you do your thing. While I steal your honey.
You got 2 honey and 20 glass bottles.
We got some honey for a change. Okay, bees, you have fun. And that's Tiny Takeover. Oh, joy. Oh, like I mentioned when I talked about the Tiny Takeover, I did some stuff off camera. Quite a lot more than you would think. It was not just finding 2 chickens. I did some work. So, firstly, let's get over to where my entire previous video was recorded. Because it was a talkie video, waffle video. My gaming district. My minigames districts. So, I'm still working on this, but the first game is done. First game is complete. It's very straightforward. It's a little dropper game. So the first thing you got to do is take off all your gear and store everything in here and grab the wool. And then the other player is over here and grabs all the, stores all the gear and grabs the wool and make sure all of these lights are off. And then you go up. And the premise is very simple. You jump down and land in the water. What complicates it is, wherever you land, you put some wool. And then of course you take turns. And if I don't pay attention, splat. So if you hit the wool, you die. And if you die, you press the button. And the first player with all 3 lights lit up is the loser. So the player who is last, the player who doesn't have all 3 lights lit up when the other players all 3 lights are lit up is the winner. And that is basically the game. Straightforward game. This is the extent of the redstone in the game. 3 copper bulbs with buttons on them. That's my level of redstone. Let me just put all my stuff on first. Maybe I should put my shoes on too. And get my stuff out. Everything else can just go in randomly except that and mice can go back there. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing we can warp to Do you see the command that I used to get here? That is my mod. It's my essentials mod that I created. I wrote a mod. I made a mod for Minecraft. Can you believe it? I made a mod for Minecraft. I published it. It's been downloaded 3 times, and two of those 3 times were the moderators to make sure that my mod doesn't do anything naughty. Which means one person has actually downloaded the mod and is using it. So this is the other thing that I did. It's a very simple little peasant house. It's got a little garden area at the back. I need to get rid of these frog lights at some stage. So it's a peasant house in my village. It's the first house in my village, and large chest and a bed. I'm not sure about this chimney. I don't think this chimney is right. I think I need to use a different block for this chimney. I think that looks a bit stupid. And there's the guy who lives in this house. Idiot! What are you doing there? I'm going to have to build you stairs, aren't I? Oh dear. Dude. I'm going to have to build you some stairs. I suppose I didn't put the wall back where it was supposed to be. But for now, what I need is just something to build some stairs with, but not. I've got dark oak stairs. That'll work. That'll work. So we can just put stairs, 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 and just because I didn't think to bring planks, just like that for now. There. Egypt. Okay, well, at least he's got stairs to get him home now. And then the last thing is back at home, and this is what I was doing, well, as I record this morning. I finally, after who knows how long, finished all the filters in my primary storage room. Finally finished all the filters in my primary storage room. So I can now put all my storage stuff, all the stuff I need to store, I can put into, well, I can throw it into the water stream. Or I can put it into that hopper. Or I can put it into that shulker, or I can put a shulker full of stuff here and it'll just feed into there. So that's storage, and then the stuff that doesn't fit into this storage, so what there isn't a filter for, or it's full, like the bamboo will be at some stage, comes all the way over here and it goes into my automated system that passes it on to my copper column storage. And my copper column storage is in 2 tiers as well. There is the main copper column storage over here, which I still have a lot of boxes here that I haven't put filters into. But if, yes, you sound cute too, you go squeak squeak, cheep cheep. If it doesn't fit in there, obviously, then it just goes downstairs. But I've shown this before. So it goes in here. And then I can filter some more, and anything that still doesn't get sorted, goes here. Sometimes the columns miss stuff. I'm not entirely sure why. But anyway, sometimes the columns miss stuff. So if the columns missed something, I can literally just go here and back. Where is he? Let's go in here, open that hopper and put the mist stuff in there. And I can put that in that in too, because I don't want that in. Oh, the bucket I'm going to keep for now. I can put the dark oak stairs in there, and then I don't have to think about them at all. So that's what I've been doing off camera between episodes. Okay, shorter episode today. We'll try that out for a while and see if that gets a better reception. So I had a quick look before I started recording this outro, and my Essentials mod has had 7 downloads. Yes, 7, which is 5 more than I was expecting to ever get. Well, that's pretty nice. Anyway, that's it for this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye.